Donna, no, Donna, Donna, dun 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 dun. Welcome to Maxis and Elijah's Fraction Project. This is a documentary sponsored by Miss Russell. I know I'm talking fast, but I like to talk fast when there's documentaries. Thank you. So, this is a documentary on fractions. We are going to explain simplified and equivalent fractions. Tattoo Kitty, I don't know who that guy is. So we're
my friend.
Elijah here. Say hi.
Hi.
So we are going to explain simplified fractions, equivalent fractions, and much more. By the way, right? Some fraction vocabulary. Oh, well, I'll explain that in a minute. So this is equivalent and simplified fractions. I'm not sure if you can see that, but it says simplified and equivalent fractions. First, if you look here, you see how if you look, this is 8. You might not be able to see it very well, but this is 8 and this is 16. So 8/16 is equivalent to 1/2. You might wonder how this works. Well, how it works is that 8 divided by 8 is 1, and 16 divided by 8 is 2. So the only way for this to work is if you divide them or multiply them by the same number. Like if you see here, 8 divided by 4 is 2, and 16 divided by 4 divided by 4 is 4. Also, you can also multiply it. 8 times 2 is 16, and 16 times 2 is 36. All of this is equivalent to 1/2. 1/2 would be the most simplified fractions. And this is one that Elijah made. So as you can see, he did 2/4. Wait.
Yeah.
Wait, no, 3/4 right here. 6/8. He multiplied that by 2, and multiplied by 4 by 2, and 6/12. Multiplied 6 by 2, and multiplied 8 by 2. All of this is equivalent to 3/4. Okay, so now that you understand that, we are going to move on to something different. Yay! I hope you like the purple wool. Really hard. Now you can see, you may not know what this is, but this is all cake. Beautiful cake.
I like cake.
We can eat it all day. We can never stop eating cake. Tons and tons of cake. What? No. Go.
I'm eating cake.
Thank you. Okay, stop doing that now. Okay, first I'm going to show you this first one. Now, as you can see here, this is the denominator, the bottom, below the slash, and on the top is the numerator. Now, the denominator and the numerator, remember like this. Denominator would be Dakota, numerator would be North Dakota. That's how me and Elijah remember it. So, here is this. This is a fraction that I know how to explain. Yes, I do. Never mind. So, on the denominator, if you can count here, you might not be able to see it on your screen. You should be able to. You can see 20 cakes. On the top, you can see 10 cakes. This is a great example of 10 over 20. Now, this can also be 1/2. Now, if you look, this is 1. And it's also this one right here is also like that one right here. So if we split this one in half, it would be 1/2 of this whole thing. This and this is an equal sign. I don't know why.
We didn't have enough sticks.
Now if you look here, if you count at all these, you will get 36 cakes. And if you count up here, you'll get 18 cakes. Now, if you count the same thing over here, these two squares are also these two squares. So you can cut this in half. This is also equivalent to 1/2. So these two are equal to each other. And yes, that is 1/2. And also, some of you might know this. I don't think we studied this in class yet, but the most common factor in this is 9. It's like basically what you're using squares as. Okay. At the end. So now we're gonna work on this fraction. It's similar, but pretty much the same. If you look here, this is, if you count the cakes, it'll be 12 cakes and 4 cakes on top. 4 is the numerator, our North Dakota, and 12 is the denominator, Dakota. And Dakota, the most amazing person in the world. So, yeah, I kind of like the game. So, so that would be 4 over 12. Now, 12 is, 12 would be the denominator, and 4 would be the numerator. So, if you wanted to make this equivalent, you see how this 4 is also this 4? So you can split this in half.
Ooh.
And now you have 1 out of 2 other cakes. That would be 1/3. Are you getting me right now? I don't know.
Show me
And
juicy meat.
Wait, what?
The meat.
I won't. Well, okay. This is also equivalent. As you see, this is 2 on top and 6 on the bottom. That would be 2 over 6. And also, this is, if you this, also that, and you can see that would be 1 out of 3. So I hope you're getting me here. Okay, and I can guess I can show you this one. I don't really need to, but this is 36 cakes. Wait, no, I forgot how many cakes it was. It is 32 cakes and 8 cakes. 8 over 32. And if you look, these 2 squares are also equal to these 2 squares. If you split this in half, it would be 1/4. If you count all the squares together. Also, you see how there's down here. You see how there's you see how there is 36 big squares. So there are 8 big squares. Well, out of 8 squares, there are. If you look at all the 8 squares, there is if you look at all the 8 out of the 8 squares, 2 of them are taken off. So that would be 2, 8. So that's also like 2 8s. If you subtract 2 by 2, divide 2 by 2, it would be 1. If you divide 8 by 2, it would be 4. And that would be 2/4. Divide, wait, no, it would be, I'm confused. That would be 1/4. Sorry. And this is also 1/4, which I mean a lot easier to see. You see how this is 4 right here and 1 right there? That would be pretty easy to see. 1/4. So we're pretty much done. I guess so. Okay. So first this is. So I pretty much showed you it. Now we have some problems to solve. First, so there's 20 cobblestone that you need to collect to make a house. 5 of the cobblestone has been collected. How? I'm sorry, I was talking, but Elijah has been whispering in my ear the whole time. So so there have been, as you can see, it's getting dark. So you need 20 cobblestone to build a house. You've collected 5. How much? You need 15 more cobblestone, so it would be 15 out of 20. What is the most simplified fraction of 20 15ths? Can anybody figure it out? It is 3/4. Yeah. You can see the moon rising in the background. Pretty beautiful. And there's the sun setting. The sun's a lot bigger than the moon, as we've learned in science class. So I hope this counts as extra credit. No, don't.
This is part.
Sorry, that is. So and one more problem. There is which fraction is bigger? 2/3 or 10/6? I'll give you a second to figure that out.
Nighttime.
Nighttime. Yay. The answer is 2/3. 2/3 is bigger. Thank you for watching this video today. Now, Elijah, you can go ahead and get in. Hello.
Oh,
This
Whoops.
knife you just hit the ground, as you can see on the top screen.
Okay.
This is what our guys look like. Oh
Hi.
yeah, he's muscle man,
Oh, yeah.
and I'm a king. Oh yeah, we're awesome.
Okay. So
Okay.
any viewers, please
What?
subscribe
No,
for.
no, just leave it. Just say we're awesome. Okay, thank you. Good night.
Wait. Now subscribe to Elijah's